Yo, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to a new video on my channel. It's finally PSGL time again. We are here in Japan. This was from last week. Let me check which date. It was the 17th of August 2022. We are here in F1 22 going for our Q1 lap
Was in the rig building rage.
in our league race. And little heads up, for this league race we only practice on Wednesday. I think a lot of these esports teams did the same thing. I think Thomas Ronhardt just came back from holiday and also just did that day of practice. So a lot of the grid were on the same boat. I don't know if anyone practiced more than just on the day. Just because at the moment we are pretty, well, let's say busy with esports preparations. And Japan is not our priority at this stage of the game. So yeah, anyways, we're here in our Q1 lap. I also mounted on new pedals because my new pedals arrived on that day. If you're wondering, these ones are not out yet. They are from Fanatec. They are new load cells. And yeah, so I pretty much just mounted them on like 2 or 3 hours before the race. And did the whole morning in time trial on my old pedals. So it was an interesting experience. I mean, they are not completely different, but they are definitely giving you a different feel. But I thought, you know what? Let's get used to them quicker. So just do this session as well with these pedals. And so we did. Let's see the sector split. It's Q1, final run, 11.954. We're actually purple, and that's not a fake. No. We are actually purple in the middle sector at this stage. And we are also getting a solid, decent, I would say, final chicane. And there we go, purple for now in Q1, which I was happy with. I didn't expect that, but at the same time, I didn't feel comfortable. Like, I didn't have any confidence. It could have been the new pedals, could have been like that. I struggle in qualifying at the moment. Danny Bersney did beat me. Just barely, I think. I don't think he beat me by much, but I was P2, which was enough, of course, for Q2. And Q2 is my nemesis, you know. Yeah, there we can see it. Lucas also had a 5-group penalty, but that got removed because we restarted the session. So don't worry about that.
What did he do?
Yeah.
Incident.
Not a bad one, not a bad. Oh, we were still checking out
He's getting
whatever
it removed.
happened here.
Yeah, he's getting it removed. Okay, Nico confirmed my chat.
Yeah. But we are moving on into Q2 now that we survived Q1. And it didn't look too bad so far. I mean, we went purple in the middle. Sector 1 was alright-ish. I made a couple of mistakes. We just needed to make sure that we get another good run in. And actually, let's see what we can do in our... What do we do? A 0.4, right? Yeah, a 0.4. That was not too bad. 0.4 was through in Q1, so let's see what the grip is like in Q2. Our turn 1 and 2 actually didn't look too bad. Did we have a snap off overseas? No, we did not. Now attacking the curbs in the S section, you really need to this year, otherwise you're losing time, even though they are slippery. Still attack them. You could see we had a little moment there on one of the curbs. And our first sector is 32.2, and yeah, we were not really on pace in the first sector for some reason. Purple in the first, but not for long. Now in the hairpin also good rotation, getting a nice exit. I don't know if I'm actually full throttle. I have a little bit of troubles with my throttle at the moment. I'm getting, like, Fanatec is sending me over a new one. I think it's software related. It's actually not the throttle itself. I think there's just sometimes a bug which causes me to not go full throttle. I really have to press in hard, which is weird. I shouldn't. If it works normally, I don't need to do it. It's more like the old load cells. But we're going purple as well in Sector 2. With an improvement compared to our Q1 lap, that is good to see. Let's see what we can do in the final section. And we actually got a decent run here. Freddy's doing a 0.410. What can the Kiefer do? We're doing a 328, so a 10th quicker than our teammate. And I was really happy about that. I was actually thinking, well, that was a good lap. And so far nobody could beat it, aside from, of course, Danny Bersney again. Barely. And yeah, he improved He didn't go out
that
anymore.
was
He
alright.
actually
That was
retired
actually
and
bad
just in P10. So we were out in Q2 again. Now in the final
1.5,
Oh my
Q3
god,
run,
guys, wait.
Um,
Freddy did a 0.4 split. But he had a
Freddy was
6
actually on a
chicane,
banger.
he
And I
could
was
do 7 here.
thinking maybe he gets a 7. He messed up the final chicane a little bit
Chicane.
because he was up a 10 from Blakely, but he was then 10th down. That
No!
was nuts. Like Blakely's final sector must have been insane.
Oh
Didn't
my
Ron
god.
hard pole.
Unlucky for Freddy.
yeah,
Really
4-9.
unlucky.
4-9,
And
4-9.
Rona even beat it
Hey,
more.
Savvy.
Like, yeah, Rona again as always, super quick in qualifying. And if you can see, we are already turning. That's because I forgot to
no,
change
it's
the scene,
same
and
for
the whole chat is even saying that now into turn 1 I'm changing the freaking scene of the stream. Can you believe it? Look at it. Oh man, I'm so stupid sometimes, I swear. I knew this day would happen, and it wasn't this race, so we messed up the start. We dropped from P11 to P13. Jano had a great start for the hard compound and cold tires, like honestly. Of course I had the new throttle,
Seaposs,
so
what the fuck are
it was
you
a bit weird, but then again we got pushed here from CPOS, and I was really pissed by that, and then he also just turned in, even though we were not fully alongside. Then here, I actually made a mistake. I squeezed Benham there. I also apologize to him. Sorry for that again, Jake, in case you're watching. I didn't mean to. I actually, in all of the heat of whatever just happened, I did not notice that there was a car, and the red arrow appeared so late that I didn't realize it. And yeah, I admit it's fully my mistake. I'm really glad I didn't break his wing,
Why are these
and
guys actually
I probably should have let him pass. I didn't do it in the
Dunked
moment
race.
because I actually didn't realize what was going on. I was like, wait, there was a car. But yeah, in the end, nothing happened. I asked him if he got damaged or anything. He said no, it was all good. But yeah, apologies to Jake for that reckless move from me. So we are down into P16. That was probably our worst start so far on this game. Really awful. And I was pissed because I knew this is now literally
got killed again?
gonna be a slipstream trainer. And also, by the way, if you're wondering, no game audio. Yeah, I messed something up with my
Yeah, so
audio split. So yeah, in the next video it should be fine again. But now look at the lap time, the lap in total. We went to lap 2 and then it's lap 9 because that's when the next highlight is actually happening. Yoni went off in
Oh.
sector 1 and yeah, we passed him. Easy move around the outside. No, but this was the first move that we could do. And now we are just waiting. The highlights
Sprint
now.
ERS.
There's pit stuff going on. People are pitting. Lap 11. I think end of this lap, Brandon is also coming in the car ahead, so we have to push a bit. And if you're wondering why the video is looking a bit laggy, that's because this is from my live stream, and if my live stream is lagging because of my great German internet, then it will look like that. I'm sorry. It's not in the full video, it's just sometimes that's when the bitrate drops. Here it's already looking somewhat alright again. And you can see more and more people pitting. Also the leader, Lucas Blakely, I think he was leading the race. My teammate as well coming in for his pit stop. We are staying out. CPOS now as well. After that insane stuff that happened between me and him in lap 1 when he pushed me off a bit. And now on this lap, I actually thought like, why not stay on the hards? Like that's why I wanted to start on it, because you never know. And actually, Daniela Harder crashed out unfortunately in Degna 2, and we got a safety car. We got a safety car, which was of course in this situation the greatest thing to which is possible to happen to us.
What do you mean stay out?
Also, Caraton behind with a 3-second penalty. This is gonna hurt him big time. And yeah,
Medium? Medium.
I'm living life. I was a bit stressed because I was like softs or mediums. Maybe we should have went softs, but
fuck's sake,
actually, I mean, it's still so long to go, like 10 laps. Nah, we are going mediums, all good. Jano also had a great stint there, not gonna lie. I mean, we messed up the start, that kind of ruined it, so we couldn't stay close. But yeah, nonetheless, he did a great job there. Let's see, where are we coming out? And we are actually, looking at the minimap, we are pretty safe to stay in P10 right now with fresh mediums. So we went from P15 and jumped 5 positions because of strategy. Then Freddy spun here, and I'm not sure, but I think he might have done that on purpose because he had enough of the safety car. 2 weeks in a row now, safety car. And you can also see in front, like Alvaro spun, I don't know how. But Alvaro spun, and we tried to pass him because usually you can if a car is on the off track, but he was already back on track, so we had to let him go. Yeah, unlucky. Freddy left the session.
Oh my god.
Safety cars coming in, and Seppi,
Oh,
I don't know
fuck.
what happened to him. Like, I still don't understand to this day why he, like, drove off there. And it seemed like he was caught off by surprise. So there was something that he couldn't control. But we gained another position under safety car because of that. So we are already up into P8, which means at this stage we are scoring points. Guys, we are scoring points. The point scoring positions in the races that we attended is continuing. We haven't had a single race without points. That's good. Good stuff. And in front, you can see they are all pushing. I think Lucas is leading now. On this lap, Jarno nearly took out Beresnay. He went for a big lunge into the hairpin, and we were alongside Barry, but he just got a better drive out of this corner.
Was hier geschehen?
We're trying to stay close and benefit from mistakes. It's what we usually do. Like, be patient. And there you can see a first mistake. Barry makes contact with Alvaro, and Barry also got a penalty for that, or also for something else maybe. I don't know. But definitely for this move. And we make up one free position already again by just staying patient, being in the right position at the right time. And now we are waiting for the next thing to happen. Alvaro is not going for a dive bomb. I'm really grateful for that. He could all the time, of course. Some people do that, but that's fair that he's not attempting it. Would probably kill us both. Now Barry is doing a move on Beresnay in lap 20. And it does work out, but it took a bit longer, and he lost a bit of time to Jarno. And I knew, okay, now I need to make it stick, because Beresnay is on old hards. We are on the mediums. We need to stay with Barry, or we will lose touch to Jarno as well. And we might not have a chance at fighting for the win in the end, or like a podium at least. So what we are doing is passing Dani on the straight, so we don't lose any time thinking about it. Like, of course we can pass him into the chicane and dive bomb him, but you know, we are all just losing time here. It doesn't make Dani's life easier, it doesn't make my life easier. And if I make Dani's life easier, he will make mine easier. So we all benefit in the end if we all work together in those situations. And Rona also nearly took out Lucas with a really late send on, I think. Was it Tomek? I think so, yeah. So Thomas had damage, I think, and Barry is now trying to make a move on Thomas. So it's lap 24 of lap 27. And at the end of this lap, you can already see Barry's all over the rear of Thomas. Now they're going side by side into 130R. Barry's extending to gain an advantage there and stays alongside Thomas. Now he's going for a late braking maneuver, which works out, but then he pushes Thomas off, and with that, like, we get past Thomas. And look at this. Barry, his lights are flashing. I still have enough ERS. I have DRS. And he's still not losing that much time on the straight. And if we wouldn't have braked that much, maybe we would have also made contact there, because Barry relied really on me slowing down. So it was a good move on Thomas. Also good battle with Thomas. And now in the final lap, I learned from my mistake. I had lower ERS, but we had, of course, also a bit more slipstream now. It's still hard. I was thinking, okay, what can we do? We fake the inside, he's defending, and we do a switchback. And Barry knew I was there, and usually it's like more of a chance that I would spin. So we made contact. I don't think I could have done anything else. I understand, like, he was frustrated in the heat of the moment at me, but I was alongside. I had any right to be there. It was a good move. And I think I couldn't have left more space. We will also analyze it in a second, but I could have not done anything different there. Of course, I could slam the brakes, but then the car is behind, and in the end, I'm alongside. I think it's a fair move. It was a good move. It was actually a brilliant move, in my opinion. And I don't think it was dirty. I think it was more like if Barry would have, like, just seen, okay, yeah, he is there, and I need to leave a bit more space. Maybe he actually could have made the move stick. I think he lost the position because he tried to squeeze me a little bit too much. He was probably thinking, if someone spins, then it's probably me. But the way I reacted with my car, like the counter steer, which is usually doesn't make you spin. And so it worked out for us. But Barry is so fast on the straight. Look at the gap. It's like he has DRS. And he doesn't even have ERS. It's crazy how fast he is on the straight. That's actually mental. He gained like 3/10, I think. So we are running quite high wings, I think, compared to everyone else. And we finished the race actually in P4. Lucas won the race with the fastest lap. Good stuff from him. And yeah, not a bad finish to the end of this race, from starting P11, dropping to P16 after lap 1, and now we are back in the game. And you can see lap 1, I left enough space for Patrick. I just want to prove the point that I didn't squeeze him too much. There was definitely car length for the white line and the track limits, and he understeers into me and pushes me wider with that. And then here, of course, I admit I was not fully alongside there, but with the move that he did before, like the he just turns in, I wasn't too happy. And now the thing that happens with Benham, I just squeezed him. That was not cool. I take the full blame there, honestly. He was, of course, not, it was a similar thing like with me and C-Boss. He was not on my side pod, so it was actually alright that I closed the gap, but I think he was still enough that I just couldn't squeeze him. So I apologize to Jake for that move. It was stupid for me. And I also appreciate that he didn't just push me off here, because after that move, a lot of drivers I know would probably just squeeze me off. So yeah, good stuff from him. And now let's have a look at what happened with Bari. You can see I'm not turning into him. I literally, it's just natural how my car behaves. It's a double right-hander. I will at some point just understeer if I take that line. And Bari keeps on turning in, so we make contact. And I will also show you from the cockpit camera that I literally turn left at the point where we make contact. Before that, I'm literally holding my steering wheel the way it's supposed to be. Yeah. I don't know. I can't do much there. I apologize in case Mario's pissed off, but not much I can do. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, check out the socials, and yeah, subscribe for more. I would appreciate it. Thank you for the support, guys. I wish you a lovely day, and you can see exactly here what I mean with the counter steer. You can see it turns left as soon as we make the contact. Unlucky. But it was a great move, great race, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, everyone. You're Marcel. Peace.